Hey, what's going on, Michael? My name is Anthony Costanzo. I'm owner at Arc Local Web Consulting. I specialize in generating leads for businesses in the area, specifically ranking them to the first page of Google for their most competitive keyword. So, you said you wanted to go after the roofing niche, right? So, roofing repair, Charlotte, North Carolina is going to be one of your main keywords that you want to target. This is Google Ads, which we also do, but for this video, I'm going to stick specifically with SEO, which is ranking your website in the first page, the first section of the maps, the top three of the map section, and the top three of the organic section. So, what goes into SEO? How can we get your website to the first page? Well, there's a ton of things that actually goes into ranking your website, but there's three main categories. Now, if you beat your competition out in all three of these categories, you hands down rank to the first page every single time. So your main competitor right here, HS Roofing, right? He's taking up all your leads. He's holding the #1 position uh, in the Google organic, right? I put him in the SEM rush right here. This just gives me an estimate of how many people are finding his website a month, so almost 1,000 people. And if he were to rank, or if he were to pay Google Ads for all this traffic that he's getting, he'd be paying over $8,000 a month, right? So this just tells me, this website is worth $8,000 a month. It gets a lot of traffic being on the top position in a market like Charlotte, right? So roofing, Charlotte, North Carolina, 880 people alone are searching that keyword a month, right? So it's a highly, highly competitive uh, industry. So it will not be an issue ranking you there, but something like this, it takes time and investment. And I'm going to kind of show you what I mean right now. So the three categories that you need to beat, you need to beat out HS Roofing in is one is content, right? I tell people, think about Wikipedia. You type in elephants, what's the first thing that always comes up? It's Wikipedia. It's because they have so much unique, authoritative content, all relative to elephants, right? Anything from their ears, their trunk, their skin, their teeth, anything relevant to elephants, Wikipedia is talking about. This is why Wikipedia always comes up first for basically anything you put in Google. It's because all the content they have relevant to that topic. Google loves you putting in the effort and putting in the work, implementing unique keywords so you rank for those keywords over a certain period of time. So that's the first thing you would have to do is put, as much content on your website as possible. And in order for you to do that, you got to create a blog, right? So you would create a blog and you would start blogging anything, relevant to the roofing, construction niche. You got to be talking on a daily, regular basis. So just to show you how much content HS Roofing has, you put in site in colon, then his URL. He has 414 pages of content that he comes up for, right? So he has a blog that he writes about, right? Storm damage to your roof. What do you know? So he has a ton of content. This is one of the reasons why he ranks on the first page. So in order for you, you would have to beat him out in this category. You would need at least 430 pages, 500 pages. We like dominating each one of our competitors in each one of these categories, right? So that would be the first thing. You would need 500 pages of content, and it would be a very aggressive SEO campaign. We would blog about you basically on a daily basis, anything relevant to the roofing niche we'd be talking about. So that's the first category. Second category is simple, citations, right? What's a citation? Citations, think of a citation as an online directory. Angie's List, Yelp, Manta, Yahoo, Google Places, anywhere you could cite your business's name, address, and phone number on the web is a citation, right? The more citations you are listed in, the more legit you look as a business. For example, if they see your website, if Google sees your website listed in hundreds and hundreds of directories across the web, they take a look at it as, wow, this business must be pretty legit. They're cited all throughout the web, and this is what pushes you up the rankings. And what people don't understand is there's 400, 500 of these citations you could be listed in, and my team will list you in each and every last one of them, right? So that would be the second category. Be listed in as many directories and citations as you possibly can, right? So the third category, probably the most important, is trust flow and backlinks. What's trustful, what's backlinks? Think of a backlink as anyone else on the web talking about your website. For instance, if the Charlotte Agenda wrote an article about the best roofing companies in the Charlotte area, they said go check out hsroofing.com. That's someone else on the web talking about their website. Not only is that someone else on the web talking about their website, it's the Charlotte Agenda. They're very trusted. They're very important in Google already. So since they're important in Google and they're talking about HS Roofing, that makes HS Roofing important, right? This is what really pushes you up the rankings, is your trust flow. Anything in the double digits means you are very trusted in Google, right? They have a trust flow of 42, which I could tell you right now, they are very trusted in Google. So, let's just take a look at your website. Integrity Construction. You have a trust flow of 0, right? The people that are talking about you are not very important. You have 24 domains linking back to your website. Those 24 domains have no trust, which makes you have no trust. Your citation flow is not bad, right? You have a citation flow of 27. So you're listing quite a few citations across the web. But like I said, you got to beat your competition out in each one of these categories. They have a citation flow of 34, and this is the big one, a trust flow of 42. Now, like I said, it wouldn't be an issue for us to beat them out in these categories. We own over 1,000 high trusted blogs on the internet, and we simply start blogging about your website on our blogs, and talking about your website on our blogs, and our blogs are highly trusted in Google. They have trust flow over 25, 35, 45. So over time, once we start linking you on our blogs, your trust flow will eventually surpass them, okay? So those would be the three categories that we would really need to go after if you want to specifically go after roofing. And like anything, it's an investment. It will take time. The bigger the market, the more the competitive the industry is, it's just more money and more time. So if that's something that you really want to do, that would not be an issue, because once we get you there, man, it will bring in a lot of business for you. My suggestion is to go after a different niche, right? I know you are in, glass repair, window installation. Now, window installation, Charlotte, North Carolina, is not as competitive as roofing repair, Charlotte, North Carolina. I mean, you're not going to get as many, phone calls, but you're still going to get a lot for sure, and it's not going to be as much money out of your pocket up front, right? So, what we like to do is create lead generation websites. We would create a website, has everything to do with, window installation, glass repair in Charlotte, North Carolina, right? We would make it all about window and glass installation and gear it towards Charlotte, North Carolina. And then, the process I just showed you, that's exactly what we would start doing. Start, writing content, start backlinking, putting that website in citations. And, like I said, that industry is not as competitive, so it won't be as much money out of your pocket. So Zen Windows NC, this is they hold the number one spot for window installation, Charlotte, North Carolina, right? They're right there. So they have a trust flow. They have a trust flow of 0 and a citation flow of 0. Now, I know they're in here. Their content, I think they have about 200 pages of content. So it won't really take that much to beat them out. Like I said, this shows me right here that they're not trusted in Google. The blogs that we own, right? This is really what gives us an advantage over most businesses. I just want to show you, here is one of our lead generation companies. Here's a screenshot of their call tracking. Over the last 90 days, we sent them close to 1,400 calls, right? This is a website that we owned. We built it up in a very competitive market for this client, and we send him off the leads. And once we get him to the first page, right? Look at it, we're literally blowing this guy's business up. So that's something I definitely suggest is going after a different niche, like the window installation niche. And I think that would be the most profitable for you right now, unless you want to go after roofing. But like I said, that's going to be a lot more money up front. So I appreciate you watching this video, Michael. I'm in the Charlotte area. I would love to meet up with you and talk a little more. But man, like I said, I could definitely build you out a window site, ranking to Charlotte, no problem, and really, start sending you off the leads for Lowe's. So let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.